Cove-TV sets the vibe, motivation on the way. Join the crew, seize the day. Fun and games, endless play. Catch the sun every day. Smile and laugh, don't delay. In the Cove, let's all sway. Cove-TV, feel the breeze. Joy and fun, come with ease. Catch the waves of summer's beat. Find your groove, it's a treat. Best shows under the sun. Every channel full of fun. Life's a beach, watch and see. Cove-TV sets you free. Motivate, elevate. Come on, let's celebrate. Swipe and tap, don't wait. Join the crew, feel great. Cove-TV, feel the breeze. Joy and fun, come with ease. Catch the waves of summer's beat. Find your groove, it's a treat. Cove-TV, 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 feel the breeze. Joy and fun, come with ease. Catch the waves of summer's beat. Find your groove, it's a treat.
In your eyes, I see you shining bright like the morning sky. That's got its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but every step you take is a lesson learned. When the road gets rough and you feel unsure, just know you're a fighter, you're meant to endure. Beanz is here to say you're doing just fine. You got the heart, the strength, you've got the shine. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You got that courage, you got that fire. You're the kind of person who lifts others higher. When the weight feels heavy and the path seems long, remember, you're built to be tough and strong. You're a rock star, a warrior, no need to pretend. You got the grit and the heart to the very end. So go out and conquer whatever comes your way. Beanz knows you've got this every single day. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. When the road feels heavy and you're feeling low, just take a deep breath and let that strength show. You're not just surviving, you're living out loud. Be proud of who you are, stand tall and be proud. Life's just a test of how far you've come. You're shining like the brightest sun. So keep your head high, let the worries fade. Beanz is cheering you on every step of the way. Hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. Hey you, yeah you, you're gonna be okay. Beanz believes in you each and every day. So go out there, shine, let nothing get in your way. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
sun breaks through, it's a brand new day. Cove TV's here to brighten your way. Coffee brews, the rhythm feels right. Spark your morning, let's take flight. Feel the buzz, let the energy ignite. We're your crew, bringing morning delight. So grab your cup and let it flow. Cove TV morning, let's start the show. Coming up next is the show you know. Cove TV morning where good vibes grow. Hit that like, don't forget to share. Wake the world, let's go anywhere. First light to the mellow groove, we're here together, finding our move. Conversations flow, hearts align. Cove TV morning where moments shine. Whether you're near or miles away, we're the start of a beautiful day. Roll it up, sip it slow. Cove TV morning, let's start the show. Your head, let the good vibes rain. Cove TV's magic, ease in the strain. Every laugh, every note we play reminds us all it's a brand new day. Coming up next is the show you know. Cove TV morning where good vibes grow. Hit that like, don't forget to share. Wake the world, let's go anywhere. Vibes rain, Cove TV's magic, ease in the strain. Every laugh, every note we play reminds us all it's a brand new day. Cove TV morning, your start, your glow with coffee, connection, and stories to show. Thanks for joining, we're glad to know. Cove TV morning, let's start the show.
Sun's up high, hear the beat. Feel the sand beneath your feet. Ocean waves and good vibes too. Games and fun just for you. Tropical breeze all around. Laughter's the only sound. Join the crew, feel so alive. Every moment fresh as five. Chilling in the coast, time to play. Stoner roulette every day. Coolest show on Cove TV. Tune in now, it's where to be. Island life, oh so sweet. Catch the rhythm, feel the heat. Take a chance, spin the wheel. Hearts racing, that's the deal. Games and sun under the sky. Come on down, don't be shy. We've got fun to come and see. Live the dream, be carefree. Chilling in the cold, time to play. Stoner roulette every day. Coolest show on Cove TV. Tune in now, it's where to be. Chilling in the cold, time to play. Stoner roulette every day. Coolest show on Cove TV. Tune in now, it's where to be.
Hashtag let's fucking go.
Nap time.
Hot Pockets.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Good Monday morning, everybody. What up, Man-Bear?
It's a balmy 70 degrees Fahrenheit. No, I'm kidding. It's like minus 13 or something degrees Fahrenheit.
I got 7 degrees out. It's not so bad.
Yeah. Still not good.
I hope everybody's off to a wonderful, wonderful start to their morning. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Good morning, my beautiful Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Monday morning.
Good morning, Mindy. What's going on? Talking words really bad.
Good morning, Deb. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Crystal. How are you doing?
Good morning, Kay. How are you, dear? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Morning.
Good morning, Frank. What's going on, man?
Good morning, Vicki. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, DJ Ashley Stevens. Motivation Monday starts now.
Good morning, Ma. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Bill. What's going on, Superman?
Good morning, Christina. Yeah, don't do that. That dumpster is definitely probably maybe going to win, but I got your back.
You beat that garbage can up.
It's you.
Oh, hey. Good morning, CJ.
Good morning, Fabi. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Double Dice Brad. What's going on? You already rolled sixes.
Good morning, Kimmy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday morning.
Good morning, Magic from Mad Productions. Booyakasha. Good morning, man.
All right. Let's do our morning wake and bake. If you have not put your Getting Stoned word in, please do. Amber Giddings, Mindy Stone, Deb again, Crystal with Kay My, Frank only, and Vicki friends. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Maybe. Yeah.
The morning's here, the horizon glows. With every comment, a connection grows. Coffee steam rises, a comforting sight. Your smiles, your vibes make the day feel right. The Cove awakens, together we shine. Each of you here is a blessing divine. Cannabis sparks and the laughter flows. In this sunrise moment, the magic shows. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Through every dawn, we've built this bond. A family of light, stretching far and beyond. Rolling the herb, sharing the brew. Moments like this feel sacred with you. The rhythm of life, gentle and kind, echoes in hearts with peace intertwined. Together we stand as the morning breaks. A sunrise with you is all it takes. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Every smile you share, every story told, a treasure we hold, more precious than gold. You lift the light, you brighten the way. The Cove feels alive with you every day. Oh, I wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you.
Good morning, Erica. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. How's your morning going so far, Man-Bear?
Pretty good. A little bit colder out than I thought it was, but that's why I got the heater going, so we're good.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good morning so far. Crystal, do you want to drop that word with? With.
Nice sunrise. Pretty.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. I love it.
Morning update for Monday, February 10th, 20-something or another. Sorry about missing the show yesterday. I had all sorts of shit going on yesterday. Super stressful morning. So there was no way that was happening. Busy ass day at work yesterday. I didn't get done until way late. And then hung out and watched the Super Bowl and slept. Which
And what a Super Bowl.
yeah, this morning we'll do our This Day in History. We'll do our morning speaker. This afternoon we do have Chilling in the Cove, where Mindy has the Stoner Roulette trophy. And then tonight, who the fuck knows? At 9 p.m. And that'll only be on the Sir Cop Slot page and the Europe Entertainment page. So please make sure that you're following those pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this morning.
Yeah.
You got anything to add, bro?
I don't like winter. It can F off. We can go summer styles. I don't even want to go to spring. Can we just go winter, summer? Anybody else? Can we get a vote in on this, or winter, summer, or
Winter, summer, spring, or fall?
yeah, no, spring and fall can fork off till later. That's future Man-Bear's problem. See, fall is future Man-Bear's problem. Future Man-Bear's not so much problem. Summer's great.
Maybe. I doubt it. Mindy, I'm coming for that trophy this afternoon.
Yeah. Oh no, I think I'm coming for that trophy. I think it's about time Man-Bear won some roulette, man. I'm going back on that non-win streak BS.
Hey, good morning, Benjamin. How are you? We are 3 minutes out, everybody. Crystal, are you still rocking with us? Do you want to drop that word with?
I can quietly yell her name. Crystal! Sorry. It helps sometimes.
No, just when people call, that's it. I agree. Yeah, it should be a pretty good day. Nothing too crazy. I got a few things to work on, and
yeah,
like a few studio-wise things to work on. I got a busy day doing other shit, but
yeah. So you're saying work was pretty busy. So did it go by fast, even though you were there for a long time, or?
It had its moments.
Yeah.
No, it really wasn't too bad. It's just like prep. It's typical kitchen prep work. It wasn't too bad.
How's your battle mood?
Good. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, not bad. You escaped, not too scathed.
All right, we are 2 minutes out.
I could just stare at the sunrise all morning, man.
Crystal, are you still rocking with us?
Love you, Crystal. Where are you? 1 minute out. 1 minute out. 1 minute out.
Ah.
Don't me. You yourself. Oh, right. We're in Canada. It's A, not Hey.
Hey.
Hey. What if they stole it from Italians? Hey.
Hey.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Family Guy is the best representation of Italians I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, thank you, Crystal.
I'm Italian, so I can say it. Safe.
Okay, I just gotta get the orders in order now.
You know, making them think too hard this morning, people. Don't do that. It's Monday. Motivational Monday. Oh, zip.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I'm not ready either. I was just like saying it's 4:20. It's like, I'm almost there. That's going to be a great start to our week here in the Cove. I'm excited.
Frank, you want to drop that word only? I thought I saw you drop it.
Yeah. I was like, that Philadelphia Eagles coach name sounds really familiar. Did you see him get soaked with the Gatorade?
Yeah, that was great.
That was a really good Gatorade.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, Frank. I got it.
He did not see that coming.
No, that was fucking awesome. Did you see? And then where they had to stop and sneak back and where the fuck is Frank?
And then someone's handing him a towel 5 minutes later. Like, thanks. It's already sticking to me. You guys are great.
There it is. All right. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Smoke weed every day.
Good morning, Lumberjack. How are you, man?
That one hit you good, eh?
Oh, my goodness.
Was that a little hot?
A little
A
warmer.
little bit. Yeah, a little lava. You did a little lava, folks. You learned about the lava dab. Sometimes you take dabs, sometimes they take you. Oh, yeah. Whew. Yeah. Oh, man, the sunrise is only getting better, yo.
Dang.
You good?
Let me know when we go live, man.
Pardon?
Just let me know when we go live.
Oh, I don't know. I think that clock's broken, man.
So what does everybody have going on today? Good morning, Angela. I don't know if we said good morning.
Not much. I don't know. Kind of nice that we got that vehicle now. We got that 2006 Grand Cherokee. We haven't had a vehicle in a while. So that's pretty good. We're happy to get around. Shopping's a little easier. Yeah.
It's warm in here.
Dab sweats are a real thing,
Jeez
folks.
Louise, dude. Oh, hey, by the way, congratulations, Mindy! Let's go.
Yeah. Everybody's getting right up there. I noticed it's actually really quite awesome.
Frank, the sunrise is in New Zealand. It's like where the time zone line starts for that part. It's literally the first sunrise of the day every morning.
Yeah.
There's two I bounce back and forth on, usually.
Yeah.
This one I know where it's at.
Yeah.
The other one, I can't. I don't know.
Are you saying you know where it's at? Where it's at? You know where it's at? Two turntables and a microphone.
That's what I was trying to do. I was like, what the fuck comes after that part?
Yeah, it's back in the day, I think. Yeah.
Yes, I wonder what Duluth looks like this morning. Cold, I bet.
I know exactly what you just said, Duluth, didn't you? Oh shit, we're going to the Duluth cam. Now this is basically the summer morning
This is
cam.
the OG cam.
The OG summer sunrise cam.
Shit, we'll be switching to this cam here in the next month or two.
No.
Oh shit, we might switch to this cam this morning.
Uh-oh. What do we got going on? Oh shit.
Well, let me go to a different one real quick. So the one the one we were just watching, like the New Zealand one, that's not live. The Duluth cam is live.
Yeah. We get to see boats coming in and shit.
Yeah, we usually will catch boats and shit like that.
Kay's usually the one who spots the boats. Is that a boat in the back? Is that a boat?
Oh my goodness, it will be so far out. And I'll look down and there'll be a comment that just says boat. And I'll be like, what?
Yeah. What? Yeah. Like, where the fuck's the boat? All of a sudden. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna use this cam.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh.
So this is Lake Superior right off of Duluth. Yeah, I love this is the OG cam. This one or the Laverne cam.
Yeah.
But it's just cold. It's so cold in Duluth. And so yeah, right now, I don't have a temperature, a thermometer.
A thermometer?
A thermometer.
Did you say a thermometer?
A thermometer, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no it's just a thermometer.
Oh, yeah. Definitely didn't get sold by Mike Tyson. No thermometer. It's a thermometer.
It's the anti-Mike Tyson thermometer.
Yeah. It's very cold in here. I don't like cold. Very cold.
Oh, yes, I would love to go to the Maui surfing cams, but it is dark in Maui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He checked. Trust me. I know he checks different sunrises to check it out. Because he's on that shit, like, every morning. He's like, what beautiful sunrise are we going to start our day with today?
That's great. I did not know that, Kate. The H just didn't happen, so I just said thermometer.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody saw the short bus coming, but I probably got to go here soon. It's coming to get me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did buses get so damn long, man? When I was in school,
Right?
you know.
I love that Dumb and Dumberer.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the front. I'm in the back. I'm in the front. I'm in the back.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. No, the best was, dude, the end of the first Dumb and Dumber when they were supposed to get on the bus with all the models, and they're like, "You're in luck. There's a town about 2 miles that away. I'm sure you'll find 2 lucky guys to go with you." Like the best scene ever. Next to Jeff Daniels in the dog van with all the dogs. That's my favorite part of Dumb and Dumber. All the dogs in the dog van, and he bought them all hot dogs. That was fucking awesome.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's just so funny that he's like feeding all these dogs hot dogs and shit, man. Like it's like nothing.
Should we see what the little Vern cam is doing? The thing is as the sun rotates, we lose our sunrise-ish.
Yeah. Sunrise-ish.
Sunrise-ish. Yeah, see, the Laverne cam still looks shitty and cold, so we're not. Nope.
No, we're not gonna. Oh
Nope.
wow!
It just looks like Wintertown.
It does look like Wintertown.
Fuck that
Looks like
town.
looks like they could film like The Walking Dead there, though. It'd be good, background and shit. I know they turned part of Vancouver into a zombie apocalypse for the spin-off Walking Dead. That's so nice, man. Whew.
I like the Key and Peele Walking Dead.
Oh my god!
Like, trying to be a zombie. Like,
Oh my god! Dude, they gotta have like the funniest takes on shit, and then the fact that he's actually a really good horror director too.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's got so many things under his belt and shit, and like that's the thing, man. You do it right, you can do anything.
Liam Neeson is my shit. And then they blow up. That's fucking good. I think I forgot to ask the most important question of the day. What is all of you amazing folks doing today? What do you guys got going on in your world today? Does anybody have anything fun or fancy or fantastic? I hope not, because it's Friday. Well, you got to have some marvelous, magnificent, magical stuff going on today. Save the fun, fantastic, fancy stuff for Friday. I forgot the last F word. I'm fucking dumb. Hey, there's another F word. Who knows?
We love our F words around here. It's true. We love our F words ish.
There's a dude who does these short little song reels.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he swears so much. It's so much fun.
Oh man, isn't it great to swear sometimes though? Being an adult, you think about back when you were a kid, where you had to like stifle yourself when you went to go and swear and stuff, and you're like, now you're like, I don't have to stifle myself. I'm an adult. Kids, cover your ears. Ah!
I love in old school how he's like earmuffs, so the kid just goes like that, and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. Dude, are you kidding me? I've done that for years with my kids. If I say earmuffs, they go like this, man.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one thing to like plug your ears, but this kid was just like you could hear everything he was saying.
That was the best part.
I fucking love that movie.
Oh, it's such a good one. They should do more movies together, like the 3-pack of them.
All right, well, let's play another song and we'll dive into our This Day in History, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful morning. It is Monday. It's not Friday. Friday's on Friday. Cheers, everybody.
The sun creeps up, painting skies in gold. The Cove awakens, a story to be told. Feel the sand in beneath, so soft, so warm. A tranquil escape where peace is born. Music flows like the morning tide, a rhythm of life we can't hide. Roll it up, let the good vibe show, a spark of bliss in the soft dawn glow. We're dancing in the dawn, where the world feels alive. With every step the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. specks on the water's face. At the cove we found our sacred space. Roll the green, let the clouds drift high. A moment of magic beneath the sky. Time slows down as the day takes hold. The cove, our temple, the sunrise gold. Feel the rhythm, let the music play. A celebration of life in every way. We're dancing in the dawn, where the world feels alive with every step. The music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step, the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cold and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong.
Yeah, no, that's my bad, friend. I just said Friday because I was using F words, and that's basically, don't mind me, super stoned in
He
the
does
morning.
like his F words, folks. I'm just saying.
But yeah, today's the 10th, February 10th. All right, here we go. This day in history with the Vicki Bowers of them all.
Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a busy word, a presidential predicament, a singer with a lovely voice and nearly hypnotic delivery, and one of her songs. So grab your favorite cuppa, sit back, and let's see what we have for February the 10th. Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for February 10th. February 10th is the 41st day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 324 days remaining to the end of the year, 325 if it happens to be a leap year. Today's word is kinetic. Kinetic is an adjective that means relating to or resulting from motion. For example, the kinetic energy of the moving car was converted into heat when the brakes were applied. Characterized by movement or active energy, as in the dancer's kinetic performance captivated the audience. Because the word kinetic is about motion, you might see it in biology as related to the movement of an organism in response to external stimulus. You might see or hear the word kinetic in philosophical discussions relating to the force driving life forward. One might use the word kinetic as sort of a slang word to mean frantic or busy, like a kinetic toddler. A use we've been hearing more lately in various commentaries is in more of a military meaning relating to active warfare or the use of lethal force, as in, if negotiations fail, things may get kinetic. Use of the word kinetic can range from a kinetic sculpture that spins gracefully in the wind to a classroom with a kinetic atmosphere buzzing with students eager to participate, to a movie with kinetic action that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. The word kinetic comes to us from Greek, words that mean moving, putting in motion, or to move. Interestingly, related words are cinema, which has to do with moving pictures, kinesics, which has to do with the study of body movements such as gestures or facial expressions as a form of communication, and kinesiology, the study of principles of mechanics and anatomy in relation to human movement. First known use of the word kinetic is in the 1860s. Kinetic. Today's word kinetic was suggested by YouTube viewer at ddally8851. Thanks, ddally. And if you have a word you'd like to learn more about in this Word of the Day segment, drop it in the comments. We'll take a look at it. And with that, this is the birthday of singer-songwriter Roberta Flack, born February 10th, 1937 in Black Mountain, North Carolina. She grew up in Arlington, Virginia, in a musical family, sang in the church choir. She took an early interest in piano, playing from the age of 9, and was awarded a full music scholarship at Howard University. She taught school, taught piano privately, and began performing in clubs, first accompanying singers on piano, and then playing popular tunes and accompanying herself on piano. She soon became a popular performer due to her soulful voice and emotive delivery. She achieved significant acclaim with chart-topping hits like The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, Killing Me Softly with His Song, and Feel Like Making Love. Roberta Flack is the first artist to win the Grammy Award for Record of the Year in 2 consecutive years, 1973 for The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, and 1974 for Killing Me Softly with His Song. It was her debut album, First Take, released in 1969, that featured the hit The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, which gained widespread popularity after its inclusion in Clint Eastwood's 1971 film Play Misty for Me. Her collaborations with Donny Hathaway produced memorable duets, including Where Is the Love and The Closer I Get to You, both of which received critical and commercial success. Her 1973 album, Killing Me Softly, solidified her status in the music industry, with its title track becoming one of her signature songs. Her influence extended into the subgenre of contemporary R&B known as Quiet Storm, and she's recognized for her interpretations of songs by artists like Leonard Cohen and members of the Beatles. Her contributions to music have left an indelible mark, inspiring countless artists and captivating audiences worldwide. Ms. Flack retired in 2022, but her legacy lives on in her music. Roberta Flack. The 25th Amendment deals with issues related to presidential succession and disability. It clarifies that the vice president becomes president as opposed to simply acting as president if the president should die, resign, or be removed from office, and it established the procedures for filling a vacancy in the office of vice president and for responding to presidential disabilities. Interestingly, we were just talking about this yesterday with William Henry Harrison. It had been previously assumed or suggested that the vice president would become acting president upon a president's death. Harrison's vice president, John Tyler, though, insisted that he had not simply assumed the duties, but that he had succeeded to the presidency, and declined to acknowledge any documents that referred to him as acting president. Interestingly, Tyler also felt that his vice presidential oath of office should suffice and that he shouldn't have to take the presidential oath, but those around him were able to persuade him that being formally sworn in as president would remove all doubts, and he took the presidential oath, was officially granted the title of president, and moved into the White House and assumed full presidential powers. This event established what has been called the Tyler precedent of succession and has been used 7 times since then, for a total of 8, to promote the vice president upon the death of the president. This practice had become a customary procedure, but not codified in law. When President Kennedy was assassinated in 1963 and Lyndon Johnson was elevated to president, concerns arose around the fact that Lyndon Johnson had already had a heart attack before, so there were concerns about his health. When Johnson became president after President Kennedy's assassination, the country would be without a vice president until January of 1965. And the next 2 people in line of presidential succession were 71-year-old Speaker of the House John McCormick and 86-year-old Senate President Pro Tem Carl Hayden. Congress had already been working on issues around presidential succession with not much progress, but after the Kennedy assassination, they really buckled down and started working on the 25th Amendment. The 25th Amendment addresses not only presidential succession, but also sets out arrangements for the appointment of a vice president without having to wait until the next election. They got that thing hammered out, sent it out to the states for ratification, and the 25th Amendment to the Constitution was ratified on February 10th, 1967. Wheels of progress grind slowly sometimes. Today's song is The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face by Roberta Flack. This lovely song was actually written in 1957 by British political singer and songwriter Ewan MacColl. It proved to be a popular song among artists and was recorded by over half a dozen musical artists before Roberta Flack sang it in 1969. Interesting story about this one. If you've ever seen the Clint Eastwood movie Play Misty for Me, you may remember hearing this song in that movie. The story goes that the song had been released, and Clint Eastwood was driving down the LA freeway when he heard it on the radio. He called Ms. Flack on the phone and said he was making a movie about a disc jockey and wanted to know if he could use her song in the movie. She said yes, but she wanted to record it again as she felt it was too slow. He said, "No, it's not." The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face was released the first time on her album, First Take, in 1969, and then as a single in March of 1972 when Mr. Eastwood put it in the movie, and oh, baby, did it take off. It hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the spring of 1972. First Time Ever I Saw Your Face by Roberta Flack. Link in the description. How about that? By the way, I had a FaceTime with my daughter and granddaughter yesterday, and when I picked this cup up during our call, she said, "That's my favorite cup." Now, before we sign off, I'd like to leave you with a quote by Theodore Roosevelt, who said, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." Have an amazing day and all. See you next time. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, Vicki Bowers. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. That's dope. It's always great to be able to connect with people. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful talk with your daughter. I think that's what she said. Daughter or daughter-in-law. Yeah, please make sure that you're following Vicki Bowers on Facebook and Rumble and BitChute and YouTube. I got to talk to her about the MySpace thing.
Yeah, you got to talk her into the MySpace.
Yeah, we got to talk her into getting a MySpace just so we can say that.
Yeah, we're going to save it.
Vicki B, you need a MySpace.
Yeah.
Tom said he needs to be a friend again. Oh, dang. The sun moved so much in that short period of time.
Damn you, son. Where are you going? We're trying to watch you, man.
Yeah, we're not ready for you to go away.
Don't leave us. Oh, we want you to come back.
Just go. Just go. We didn't love you anyway.
Yeah. So pretty, reflected off the snow and ice. So pretty.
You're not even that good looking.
Yeah. Fuck you, son.
The moon's prettier.
It is pretty. Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I love this day in history. That's so great. Oh shit. I'm slacking.
Definitely lacking in the Kraken.
Yeah, I forgot to drop the song of the day link. There we go. We're still on hiatus pause from listening to it because that didn't end so well last time we did that.
Yeah, that's true.
That is weird that we see the sun and Kimmy sees the moon.
Ooh. Technically, I'd still be seeing the moon, too. It's still dark here. Like another hour, maybe longer. And it's cold. It's like minus 25 Celsius. Whatever that is Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what that means, bro. It feels like -2.
I think it's like minus 12 or something. Fahrenheit. 13. I don't know. Let's see what my weather app's doing.
It's fucking freezing. It's like,
oh, yeah, minus 11. I was close. Minus 11 Fahrenheit.
Dang, you got me this morning.
Yeah. You know, I got this heater going. You really can't hear my heater? I know I am. You really can't hear? It's like half a foot away from my phone.
Well, okay, I'm going to mute me.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't hear a thing.
Damn, because it honestly sounds like a furnace.
Hey, good morning, Edibles. How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great start to our week here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Put that heater on blast, yo.
Oh yeah, man. I got my Honeywell ceramic heater on rock. It's rocking, man. Yeah. No, it's pretty good. I definitely probably wouldn't be sitting out here without it. It just gets, my phone literally gets too cold. That's the only thing. I don't care about me getting cold, but I don't want my phone going completely.
Right. Or the bomb.
It happened last year on the show before the show was the show. I was like, we're doing an outro. I remember doing an outro and we're all dancing. All of a sudden my phone just went, I went like dead. I was like, no.
All right, let's play a song and we'll see where we're at with our morning.
Excellent.
All right, cheers, cheers, everybody.
The sun's awake, sky painted gold. Coffee's hot, pack a bowl to hold. The cove's alive with ocean breeze. Tropical rhythms flow through the trees. Be in the sand, morning lights aglow. We spark it up and let the smoke flow. A fresh new day, no need to rush. With every hit we lift and hush. Pump it up, it's the morning flow. So quick the sunrise, let the good vibes grow. Cove skies high, clouds in the air. Pump it up, breathing without care. Feel the warmth as the morning ignites. Smoke is swaying these cold blue lights. Pass it around, keep the moment bright. Pump it up, let's take flight. Wake and bake, everything feels right. Tropical rhythms guiding the light. Palm leaves sway, waves kiss the shore. One puff in, who could ask for more? Another sip, another spark in hand. Morning magic spreads across the land. No worries here, no stress or rush. We move to the beat with a gentle hush. Pump it up, it's the morning flow. So with the sunrise, let the good vibes grow. Cove skies high, clouds in the air. rise, let the good vibes grow. Cove skies, high clouds in the air. Pump it up, breathe in without care. Feel the warmth as the morning ignites. Smoke and sway in these Cove blue lights. Pass it around, keep the moment bright. Pump it up, let's take flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Oh, man. So, hell of a Super Bowl last night, bro.
Whoo, man, I watched the whole thing, man. I was sitting there.
Dude, some of those shots of Kelsey on the sideline, devastating, for sure. Devastating. But he was hungover. He was so hungover. He looked like he was sweating fucking pure booze. That's all I'm going to say about that. Not really. I'm going to keep
They tried following him during halftime. They like followed the Chiefs like into the locker room, kind of, you know, and the kill switches. They followed him, and he's just like mean mugging the camera, man.
Do you remember the movie Varsity Blues with Paul Walker and James Vanderbeek and
Yeah,
Varsity
Blues.
Yeah, Varsity Blues is a great movie. Okay, so you know this is the scene where they go to the strip club? All right,
Yeah.
The next scene where they play the football game, like puking hungover, Kansas City Chiefs last night. 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I don't know, I'm no fucking sports analyst. I have no idea, but to me,
I kind of am a sports analyst. I can say that I am kind of an amateur sports analyst. I'd say Mahomes felt very uncomfortable. He wasn't ready to play.
Dude, they didn't blitz once last night.
They rushed 4 dudes. I'll give Mahomes one thing. Mahomes started playing good near the end of the game. Those couple of long bombs he threw were fucking incredible. He's got some good damn receivers out there. If he had been playing like that in the second and third quarter, it would have been a way different story. Yeah. But he didn't get it. He didn't wake up in the fourth quarter.
They also pulled a lot of their starters. And then so of course, you know, Travis Kelce had like 3 catches last night. That's crazy. Patrick Mahomes was sacked 6 times. That's crazy.
Underestimated. Philadelphia Eagles were underestimated that whole time.
The Eagles came out with a vengeance last night, and it showed. I don't know. I felt like the Chiefs were super hungover.
I feel like the Chiefs, I think, were, for some reason, to me, they looked nervous. And to me, it looked like the Philadelphia Eagles were like, let's go play some football. Let's have some fun. We know how to play our game. And you're right. Their defense was solid every single play. Those 4 guys they had, dude, excellent defense. I'm telling you right now, Philadelphia Eagles defense won them that game right now. I'll tell you that. The offense was great, and their freaking quarterback was running better than the Kansas City Chiefs running back. I bet the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles had more running yards than anybody else on the Kansas City Chiefs last night, because he was running great, and he was picking his spots too, when to run, man. That one time I seen him, I was like, oh, he's going to take off. There's just a little bit of a gap. He's quick, man. It was a good game of football. The Chiefs just didn't really show up, man, until the fourth quarter. It was a good game of ball. Chiefs needed to show up in the second, third quarter. They did not show up till the fourth quarter. And I've been watching football and that since Super Bowl, in the teens or whatever, something like that, right? Here,
I fucking can't believe I found it.
What did you find? You found something.
Okay, so this
found his MySpace page. No,
this was NFL. This is not from NFL CBS NFL. Look at that hungover ass face, bro. He is sweating tequila. I don't know. They partied too hard the night before. I don't know. Mud? No, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. They came in. I think they came in expecting the three-peat. They came in expecting, no worries, Philadelphia, who cares? How many times did they actually play the Eagles during the regular season was my question, because if they only played the Eagles a couple of times, the Eagles were underestimated the whole time, man. I'm just saying.
Bro, the bags on. Look at his eyes, bro. They're so sunken in. Like, he is super hungover.
And like, if he's not hungover, why would you drink before a Super Bowl, man? Like, I understand having a couple of beers.
Like, let's fucking party. We made it to the Super Bowl.
No.
Like, I feel like the Eagles didn't. I feel like the Eagles sat in their hotel room the whole fucking time since they got in New Orleans.
Yeah.
They were like, we're focused, and like
someone brought a Super Nintendo into that hotel room, and they
Yeah.
were playing like Super Mario World all night long,
great. That was
sipping their
literally
Nestea,
I was
eating their cherry blossom chocolates. Yeah.
Because when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, like I don't know. I'm no expert, and I said my own opinion and whatever. It is exactly, Frank. It's New Orleans. Like, you're not gonna go out. And
100%.
One
But
drink turns into 2 drinks, turns into Super Bowl, almost, three-peat. Let's three-peat, and
turns into Kels coming home with fucking beads.
5
No,
in the morning,
beads.
and
With beads on. You don't want to know what I had to do
it's
to get these
unfortunate.
beads.
Kansas City is a way better team than they played
Oh,
the way they played last night.
they didn't show up, man. They didn't show up.
There's no reason that the Eagles defense should have dominated them the way they did. No, I'm saying that, like, they still should have, but like I said, again, they rushed 4 dudes all night last night. That was it.
Eagles had like what, 1, maybe 2 freaking am I talking like offside?
There was another picture I saw where there was like 6 plays where like the dude was offsides and they didn't call it.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't matter.
Okay.
It didn't make a difference.
Okay.
But
So since we're talking Super Bowl, did you watch the halftime show, and what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I honestly didn't mind the halftime show. I enjoy Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
I didn't think it was that bad. My biggest gripe was that beautiful Duke Regal, and when all them dudes started coming out of it, I'm like, oh, the whole bottom of that car is cut out.
Yeah. That's what my wife was like, wow, there sure is a lot of people coming out of that. And I didn't realize how sarcastic she was actually being. I was like, there's like a whole cut. She just looks at me like the sarcastic. I was like,
I was like, that poor car.
Yeah.
Ma saw an eagle the other day. Yeah, there you go. That's fucking crazy. I don't know. As far as I know, they haven't burnt Philly to the ground yet, but I think it's in progress.
Don't say that.
I'm just kidding. All right, we'll do our back-to-back track tech. We'll do our morning speaker, everybody.
Okay.
Make sure you stop and take a breath, everybody. It makes a fucking difference. It truly, truly does.
Hey, take a moment, the world can wait. Feel the rhythm, let go of the weight. Your strength runs deep, it's always been there. Breathe it in, feel the love in the air. Each step you take is a brand new start. Beanz says you've got the fire in your heart. Lift yourself up, wipe off the dust. In your own strength you can trust. Beanz says just take a breath just for you. Feel the peace as it carries through. Life's a wave, let it lift you high. Each moment glows like the morning sky. Breathe it in, let the calm reside. Find your strength, let it amplify. You're enough and your heart is true. Beanz says just take a breath, just for you. The sun is rising, your soul ignites. Feel the energy reach new heights. Challenges fade, your strength will grow. You've got the courage, let it show. Princess, stand tall, let the world see the beauty and strength that's in you and me. Every breath's a step toward the light. You're the spark that shines so bright. He says just take a breath just for you. Feel the peace as it carries Each moment glows like the morning sky. Breathe it in, let the calm reside. Find your strength, let it amplify. You're enough and your heart is true. Beanz says just take a breath, just for you.
As Man-Bear would say.
Do something nice for a stranger today.
Yo, it's a new day, time to shine that light. Do something good, make the world feel right. From the Rockies to the lakes, under sky so blue. Man-Bear's got the love and it's all for you. Help a stranger, flash a smile their way. A little kindness can make their day. In this big old world, be the best you can. Man-Bear's got the plan, lend a hand, my man. Be yourself, ain't no one like you. You're rare, you're bold, and you're shining through. Spread that love, make someone's day. Man-Bear's wisdom shows the way. From snowy peaks to skies so clear, kind words and vibes we all should hear. Stay cool, stay kind, let the good vibes grow. Be the change in the world that we all want to know. Hey! North where the spirits stay strong. We roll with love, keep the groove lifelong. Hold the door, share a laugh, it's simple and true. We're all in this together, me and you. Grab your boots and your toque, let your heart take the lead. Every small action plants a kindness seed. Stay real to yourself, let the kindness shine. Man-Bear's here to say, the future's divine. Be yourself, ain't no one like you. You're rare, you're bold, and you're shining through. Spread that love, make someone's day. Man-Bear's wisdom shows the way. From snowy peaks to skies so clear, kind words and vibes we all should hear. Stay cool, stay kind, let the good vibes grow. Be the change in the world that we all want to know. Wave that flag, red and white so clean. We're sparking change, building the dream team. Man-Bear says keep pushing, lift up the crew. Be yourself, ain't nothing truer than you. Red and white so clean. We're sparking change, building the dream team. Man-Bear says keep pushing, lift up the crew. Be yourself, ain't nothing truer than you. Be yourself, ain't nothing truer than you. Take a breath, let this message guide. Man-Bear's words like a beacon inside. Do your thing, let your true self shine. One act of love at a time divine. Take a breath, let this message guide. Man-Bear's words like a beacon inside. Do your thing, let your true self shine. One act of love at a time
Hey, good morning, Gino. How are you, man? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. All right. Well, this morning we'll do a Dr. K. What up, man-Bear?
Oh, I was going to say, Gino, all morning music here in Cove-TV is made by the one and only Beanz, Garrett Beaner from Cove-TV. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. This morning's Dr. K. We're going to talk about boredom and unhappiness. Maybe.
Oh, look at, I have this pen. And then the moment that this external thought, this person has more. The moment that that thought enters, my happiness is destroyed. The reason that video games no longer become fun is because we get bored while playing them. We can be very, very excited about the future, but the moment that the thought of climate change, the thought of inflation, the thought of a dating crisis enters our mind, we are no longer happy. Today, I want to teach you how to be happy. Now, that may sound insane because is happiness something that can be taught? Because normally when we think about happiness, we think about a fulfilling life. Oh yeah, the future is bright, but there's climate change, there's war, there's inflation. We think, oh, happiness is finding the person that you love, right? Oh, if I could just get this person to love me back, then I would be happy. But oftentimes those people succeed in entering a relationship and it doesn't lead to happiness. Divorce rates are 50%. People change. The relationship turned out not to be what you thought it was. And then we think about happiness as goals. Like, I want to achieve all of these things. And if I achieve all of these things, then I will be happy.
Good morning, Box Man. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning, man. We just started our morning speaker, so just in time. Hey, catch you later, Ash. Have a wonderful day.
But y'all know better than I do, all kinds of crap gets in the way. So how on earth are we supposed to be happy in today's world? Well, it's actually pretty simple. The problem is that we have forgotten or lost what it means to actually be happy. We have lost our technical understanding of what happiness is, right? So if you ask someone, oh, what is happiness? What is happiness to you? First of all, that question is stupid because happiness to you is irrelevant. There is no happiness to you. It's not like we're asking the question, oh, what is sadness to you? What is pain to you? What is feeling anxious to you? No, like these are common technical neuroscientific definitions of the human state of existence. And we have lost our understanding of, first of all, what the definition of happiness is. And since we don't even know what it is, we can't consistently create it. But here's the crazy thing. We actually know exactly what happiness is. That's what I'm going to teach you today. And once we understand what it is, we will understand how to create it. I know this is going to sound nuts, but basically irrespective of the circumstances of your life. Now, if you're listening to this, the first thing that you're going to say is, this is bullshit, right? Like, this is insane. You can't just make a video about learning to be happy or how to be happy and then everyone becomes happy. If it was that so simple, someone would have done it. Well, hear me out and let's pay attention and then we'll see, right? Because I get that. I get how insane it is, but just bear with me. So the first thing that we got to understand is that happiness does not come from objects, right? So this is the biggest mistake we make. And it's a tragedy that this is true, by the way. So we go our whole lives thinking that a particular thing will make me happy, right? So, oh, if I have a burger today, I will be happy. If I can get this person to fall in love with me, I will be happy. I'm a virgin. If I can get laid, I will be happy. If I get promoted, if I make more money, all of these things will bring me happiness. Now, why do we believe this stuff? Because in our experience, it's true. I wanted a burger, I got a burger, and I ate it, and now I'm happy. Dr. K, what the hell are you talking about? This is how it works. Except it doesn't work that way. I know, just hear me out. Because if the burger is where the happiness is, every time you eat a burger, you would be happy, right? And I was addicted to video games. This is the big tragedy, is that the happiness is not in the object. If it was, I wouldn't be here. I would be super happy being a degenerate gamer, playing video games 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's what I'd be doing all the time. But the whole problem is that chasing that object doesn't consistently bring you happiness. And y'all know this, right? Because you can have your favorite show that you want to, oh, I really want to binge watch a show, and then it's just not enjoyable. You really want to play this video game. Oh, Path of Exile 2 just came out and everyone's really excited. You load up Path of Exile and it's like, Or you do finally get that person to go out with you on a date. You do finally get laid. And then it turns out that this is not what you thought it was. So the first thing that we have to understand is that if the happiness is in the object, every time we engage with the object, we would get the same level of happiness, right? Like, that's just how it works. If the weight of this pen is in the pen, when I pick up the pen, I feel the weight. That doesn't change no matter how many times I pick it up, what my mood is, what the weather is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The quality is intrinsic in the object, but that's not how it works for happiness. So how does it work for happiness? So once again, we're going to pay attention to our experiences. So there's this saying that comparison is the thief of joy. And I've been seeing this posted on all of the Instagrams that are, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare, don't compare, don't compare. So we can learn a lot from this. The problem is that comparison is not the only thief of joy, right? So we can go through our lives not comparing, and there are all kinds of other things that can take away our happiness. And this is really important data, because if we understand the mechanism of how comparison takes away our happiness, we will understand what happiness truly is. So let's say that I get a toy, okay? I get some present for Christmas, and I'm really happy. I'm like, fuck yeah, I got this toy. And then I call my friend, and my friend who, also got Christmas presents, like, yeah, I got that same toy, and I got this other toy. And now suddenly I was happy, right? I was really happy with the toy. And then this bit of information, tiny bit of information for my friend enters my brain. And then suddenly I was so happy with this. Oh, wow, I'm so happy. And then suddenly this happiness disappears. Like, isn't that weird? Like, think about that for a second, right? Isn't it really strange that you can be perfectly happy with something, then something happens and the happiness is robbed? Oh, I got promoted. Yeah, I'm making $100,000 a year. Oh, your bonus was 100 and you're making 120. Suddenly I'm unhappy. So kind of weird, right? And now let's look at our other example of playing a video game or binge watching a show and not enjoying it. What is it that makes you not enjoy binge watching a show? Why do we even long for things like binge watching shows, playing video games, drugs, sex, even sleep? I work with people who are suicidal and they long for death. What are they longing for with all of these things? They are longing for a peace of mind, right? So I want to get lost in a show. I want to be so engaged with the show that the rest of the world disappears. I want to turn that TV on at 6 o'clock and I want to watch all through the night, fuel myself, and then when dawn comes, I'm going to pass out. It's going to be amazing, dude. I've done LAN parties, guys. I know we know what we're talking about. If you're a LAN party person, you want to obliviate your mind. You want to be lost with drugs. You want to be completely outside of your own head. And that brings us to another point as well, which is that everyone is doing mindfulness now. But mindfulness is a scam. That's not really what it is. The point of mindfulness is not to fill your mind with things. It is actually the exact opposite, to empty your mind. The actual practice is mindlessness, right? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to empty our mind. And when we enter this empty mind state, we end up being relatively content and happy. People who do mindfulness meditation for about an 8-week period, their quality of life increases. They become objectively happier. So how can we kind of distill all of these examples to understand what the nature of happiness is? So when I'm enjoying, I got a pen for Christmas. Yay, I'm very happy. So at this moment, my mind is focused on this. I am absorbed in this. This is why we love drugs. So if people who, are dancing while they're drunk or getting the munchies while they're high, what is so fun about that? It's that you are completely absorbed within the activity. This is also why orgasm is so much fun, because when you are having an orgasm, you are not thinking about anything else. So the nature of happiness is very simple. The nature of happiness is a one-pointedness of the mind. Anytime we are absorbed within one activity, we are happy. The problem that we fall into is that we become dependent on external objects to create this one-pointedness of the mind for us. Since I don't know how to make my mind one-pointed, I'm going to rely on a video game or drugs or a TV show, and we don't watch boring shows, right? We're going to rely on this object to make our mind one-pointed. The problem is that as we rely on this external object to force one-pointedness of the mind for us, then our mind becomes weak. We are not capable of making our mind one-pointed. Now, there's a really, really interesting term to describe a mind that is not one-pointed, a mind that is fractured in 1,000 directions. And as a psychiatrist, the thing that my patients consistently hate the most across every patient that I've worked with, the thing that people dislike the most is something called boredom. When people hear about our coaching program, their first response is usually, why would I work with another human being when I can watch YouTube videos all on my own? Working with a coach is about amplifying your time and effort. We're great at wanting things and even making some progress, but we usually struggle with follow through or have some kind of setback. And that's exactly where working with a coach can help. Coaches provide personalized support to help you set appropriate goals, make progress, and even work through setbacks. Just let us know what your goals are, what kind of support you're looking for, and we'll match you with the best coach for your unique needs. Check out the link in the description below to see if coaching is right for you. So what is boredom? What happens inside you when you are bored? Your mind is all over the place. You want to do this, you want to do this, you want to do this. You feel restless, you feel like fidgeting, right? There's nothing to occupy the mind. So when we're bored, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but a couple days ago, I was bored. So I loaded up a video game. I played it for 5 minutes and I was like, this is not fun for me. So I closed the video game. I started browsing Reddit for a couple of minutes. Then I closed Reddit and I was like, this is not fun for me. And then I loaded up a second video game, Star Sector and then Path of Exile. And I played that for 5 minutes and I was like, this is not doing it for me. What human beings hate more than anything else in this world is boredom. Happiness and sadness are not opposites. Happiness and boredom are opposites because happiness is a one-pointed mind and boredom is a mind that's all over the place. Why is it that we watch TV when we eat something? Because when we eat something, instead of focusing on this, our mind is running all over the place. So instead, what we want is we want an artificial way to focus our mind so that we're not bored when we eat. And now if we look at all of the things that destroy our happiness, we will see that there is one very, very, very simple pattern. I used to be one-pointed, and now an external thought enters and shatters my one-pointedness. I used to be, look at, I have this pen. And then the moment that this external thought, this person has more. The moment that that thought enters, my happiness is destroyed. The reason that video games no longer become fun is because we get bored while playing them. We can be very, very excited about the future, but the moment that the thought of climate change, the thought of inflation, the thought of a dating crisis enters our mind, we are no longer happy. And this is the cool thing about a one-pointed mind. All the things that you think of as making you unhappy will no longer make you unhappy.
Hey, good morning, Nikki. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out doing our morning speaker, doing Dr. K this morning.
Really good example is something called work. So I've seen so many posts about people saying, is this just life where we're working from 9 to 5 and then we commute and then that's it? I can't do this for 30 years, right? I can't slog away for 30 years. And then on the flip side, we have this thing called the flow state, which is this mythical creation of this time when people are like, they're working really hard, being really productive, and it feels really good. Like that sounds completely OP. What's the difference between these two states? When you are grinding 9 to 5 and you don't like your job, what is happening in your mind? Are you absorbed with your work? Of course not. Your mind is wandering. Your work is boring. What is boring is many fluctuations of the mind all at once, right? This is the nature of suffering. My work is so boring. So then I have to distract myself. I can tolerate work if I listen to an audiobook, if I listen to a podcast. Why do we do that? Because when I listen to a podcast, it creates one-pointedness of the mind and makes the work more tolerable. But it's not the podcast itself. It is simply the one-pointedness of the mind that becomes tolerable. And this is true from a clinical perspective as well. If we look at any mental illness, you can, whichever one you want, we're going to go through a bunch of them. What we will see is that all of these mental illnesses share one thing, which is many fluctuations of the mind. When someone is depressed, they're thinking, life is hopeless. There's no point. No one likes me. I'm failing. I'm terrible. I'm a loser. So many thoughts. When we look at something like a panic attack or anxiety, that's even worse. Oh my God, this is going to happen and this is going to happen and this is going to happen. And then you engage with those thoughts, you feed those thoughts, and you work yourself from anxiety into a panic attack. What is the difference between anxiety and panic attack? The number of thoughts that you're having per second. We can even look at things like obsessive compulsive disorder, which is literally the definition of obsessive compulsive disorder is to have intrusive obsessional thoughts that will never go away. The reason that we engage in compulsions is to shut off our thoughts. Literally, this is what happens in OCD. People are like, unless I flick the light switch up and down 7 times, I will keep having thoughts of everyone in my life dying in a car accident. So in order to shut off the thoughts, they engage in the behavior. This is the really sad thing. If we look at the world today, we all have a very mild form of OCD. We don't really have OCD, but the analogy still holds, because what are we doing? I have a negative thought. What do? I engage in a compulsive behavior to make it go away. I'm bored. What should I do? Play a video game. Makes the thought of boredom go away. I feel terrible about myself. What should I do? Watch some porn. Makes the thought of feeling terrible about myself go away. So if you want to create happiness in your life, irrespective of your circumstances, and I know this is what's really going to rub people the wrong way, because we all think that the circumstances create happiness. But we know that's not true. There are plenty of billionaires out there who are still struggling to be happy. And I've worked with homeless people who seem oddly content. You may have met some of these people in your life where you're like, how is this person so happy despite having so little? Or you may look at another person and say, how on earth is this person so unhappy when they have so much? So sure, there is a correlation between the amount of security you have, the amount of money you have, and your happiness. That correlation absolutely exists. But what we're talking about is a technical definition of happiness. What is happiness within you? So now the question becomes, how do we create it? So the first thing that we've got to do is talk about meditation. And I know, meditation is the answer. Meditation is the answer. No, meditation is not the answer. We're going to talk about it. You decide whether meditation is the answer. Meditation is not going to make you happy. Okay? Let's understand how meditation can make you happy if you do it the right way. What does meditation train us to do? Meditation trains us to have a one-pointed mind. That's it. Observe your breath. Keep on observing your breath. But I'm bored. I don't give a fuck. Keep observing your breath. Keep observing your breath. But I'm bored. I'm not doing anything. There's no video games. There's no titties. It's just meditation. I'm bored, right? Meditate on a titty. I don't know if that's going to be edited out or not. Whatever. Okay. So what's the purpose of meditation? So if you want a one-pointed mind, meditation is simply the easiest way to practice entering a one-pointed state of mind, right? So this is why meditation is also an evidence-based intervention for anxiety, for depression, for schizophrenia, for OCD. Like, cool how that works, right? It relieves all of these things because it counters the basic problem with those, which is too many thoughts all over the place, really chaotic thoughts. And y'all know what this is like. You know what it's like to have thoughts full of your head and you don't know what to do and you're spiraling and all. It feels terrible. It's so much suffering. Instead, we want peace. We want peace of mind, okay? So meditation is the first thing that will train you to do that if you want to do that. The second thing that we can do, and this one is going to be even a crappier answer than meditation, is learn to tolerate boredom. So this is what I would recommend for y'all. You guys, if the weather is decent, you're not going to like get frostbite or anything. So I think a grounding practice works really well. So go outside, make sure your shoes are off, and hopefully you can step on grass or dirt or something natural. Make sure your head is uncovered and your feet are touching the ground, and spend 30 minutes with your eyes closed outside, focusing on each foot and then the top of your head. So we're going to do this rotating meditation, I guess, of focusing on one foot, focusing on the second foot, focusing on the top of our head. So just rotate your awareness between these three things. Take a deep breath in and feel yourself just pulling in the energy from the ground and the sky, okay? The purpose of this is just to create the tolerance of boredom. So the other thing that we can do to help us be happy is just to learn how to tolerate boredom. So I think this grounding practice is really, really good because it gives us something to occupy the mind, but it's something that on purpose, I'm not giving you something that's going to be very occupying, right? I don't want you to be very occupied. I want you to be bored. You can also, if you've got balls of steel or ovaries of steel, you can also try free balling travel. So this is something that's really dangerous, right? You could try going on a plane or going on a bus or going on a car and like not doing anything. Like, don't take anything to do and just free ball it. Just like go for it, like raw dog that stuff, like it's not, just give it a shot. You're like, oh.
Hey, good morning, Taylor. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out doing our Cove-TV morning speaker this morning. It is Dr. K. This is a fucking really good one.
Oh my God, Dr. K, that sounds terrible. But well, think about it. Like, what are you really losing? I mean, you have thousands and thousands and thousands and hours of playing video games and watching shows and stuff like that. What, like 4 hours of not watching something is going to kill you? Yeah, Dr. K, it's going to kill me. Oh my God. So learn to tolerate boredom. The better you are at tolerating boredom, sitting with boredom, letting those thoughts arise and letting them pass, the more happy you will become. And now we get to the third and arguably the hardest thing, and the thing that will actually make everything else that I said completely false. Okay, so now I'm going to torpedo my whole argument. So if you really want to be happy, if we look at ourselves when we are in a moment of happiness, the cause of disruption is something called a lingering thought. So you're sitting there, maybe you're at Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, and you're having a good meal, and then a thought creeps in, right? So we already said that one-pointedness of the mind is what creates happiness. Fair enough. But if we look at when we try to be happy, we have these persistent, lingering thoughts that will enter our mind. They come from somewhere. And these lingering thoughts are really, really dangerous because there are all kinds of desires that we have that are unfulfilled. There are all kinds of goals that we set for ourselves. There are all kinds of worries that we have about the future. So the last thing to really consider is that you cannot be happy. It's going to be very hard to be happy as long as those lingering thoughts are there. Now, I'm not talking about depression. I'm not talking about comparison. I know it's kind of weird because like it's hard for me to define this, but hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about. There are some thoughts in your life that keep coming up about things that you should do. That's what a lingering thought is. It's persistent. It's not a random fluctuation. It is a persistent fluctuation. And it's not something that is necessarily like depressive, right? It's not a thought that makes you feel really, really terrible or really, really anxious. They're thoughts that connect and come from your heart and things that you know you should do, things that make you feel sad and disappointed, more disappointed with yourself than sad, right? It's like, I should really do this thing. And the last thing that I'll tell y'all is that in order to make these lingering thoughts go away, you've got two options. You can either become a level 100 yogi, or you can do the fucking thing. And what I want y'all to understand is when we struggle with these thoughts, these lingering thoughts, we struggle with procrastination. I should do this. Oh, it's so hard. That's not what I'm talking about. Shouldn't enter the equation. There's a different way to look at this, which is, do you want to have a peaceful mind? If the answer is yes, you will never have it as long as that karma is incomplete. As long as that thought is lingering, it is incomplete. You will never be happy. You can level up to 100 level yogi and then gain complete detachment and be perfectly happy. You can do it that way. That's way harder. What's way easier is actually doing the fucking thing. So when you're quiet, when you're got some moment of happiness, when you're one-pointed and that thought pops up, the way that you need to approach that task is, do I want peace of mind? I know this is going to sound insane, for the rest of my life. If I want peace of mind for the rest of my life, it has to start with this lingering thought. Because if you always wanted to be a painter and you've wanted this for 15 years and it keeps coming up, this will haunt you. It has haunted you for your entire life. So then you must do the thing if you want a mind at peace. Now, you may say, but Dr. K, does this mean I should just do whatever, like, should I just work really hard and fulfill all my goals? No. I want y'all to understand very clearly what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is the state of happiness and what shatters the state of happiness. I'm not telling you to fulfill your goals so that you have a happy life. I've worked with billionaires who have tried that. It doesn't work. The fulfillment of the goal is not what brings you happiness. The fulfillment of the goal makes the lingering thought go away and allows you to be one-pointed for a moment in time. Focus, Dr. K, focus your mind. The one exception could be the insertion of certain body images could bring us happiness. I don't know. Anyway.
He's a fucking hoot.
He's hilarious.
He is so great. Did you catch the breast cancer awareness commercial last night?
No.
Oh, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Yeah, that was fucking awesome. I really enjoyed that one. he's so great. He's not. He'll just catch you out of nowhere. Like, oh shit. Do the fucking thing though. Absolutely. If there's something in the back of your mind that keeps eating away, there's a reason. If there's something, like a, even on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
There's something that, like, I don't want to mean, I know, like, the word trigger is, like, used in all sorts of silly narratives. I mean, like, if there is something that is, like, a triggering emotion for you, there's something that always creeps up to you, there's something. It's something there. There's a reason.
Yeah.
What a way to terminate that conversation. Yes, Dr. K hitting us hard again. Let's go. It's Monday.
Just like I used to say, like, if you're thinking about somebody, it probably means they're thinking about you too, or they were thinking about you. So message or give them a call, because you never know.
Well, even if they were or weren't, there's still a reason that you did.
There's a reason they came into your head. There's some kind of weird mystical like thing that just, the reason you're thinking about a person you haven't thought about in a while is because they thought about you, or you had this, I should message them, I should call them. And most people don't. Most people are like, I should, but you know what? It's been so long. But no, man, message that person, call that person. Like, sorry, it's been so long. Like, reconnect with somebody.
Oh yeah, I'll do it here in a bit, and then it doesn't get done.
Yeah. The difference between negative and positive procrastination, something Dr. K really goes into, especially the one morning. And I love how he talks about working 7 days a week, but the weekend's more of a positive procrastination to get your Monday started off right. Still work on Sunday, but do all those Monday chores Sunday night, right? So Monday rolls in and you're not stressing about Monday starting the week, right?
Right, because I mean, like I always say, Monday, it's not Sunday. Or Sunday, it's not Monday. So the only days that rhyme, sounds good, and I don't know, it makes sense to me.
It does.
Yeah, no, I fucking love the Dr. K. I definitely recommend anybody go check out healthygamergg or whatever on YouTube.com or whatever on YouTube, and they've got all sorts of amazing videos. Dr. K is great. He's got all sorts of amazing deep dives.
Yeah.
Okay, did you catch the Homes.com commercials last night?
No.
Oh, man, those were good, too. The Homes.com is the best. We can't say that. What if Morgan Freeman says it? No. Oh, well, that's our name. Homes.com is the best.com. That's what
I'm sorry. Anybody else catch Samuel Jackson playing Uncle Sam during the halftime?
I didn't mind the Super Bowl show last night. I thought it was interesting. I didn't.
So I liked when Usher did it. I liked when Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre did it. I've liked all the halftime shows. I don't give an F. I enjoy the halftime show. I do. Every year. Everyone always critiques it. Do you know how hard it is to put on a halftime show, to actually coordinate that many people to do any kind of show that looks any kind of decent? Oh, it was who cares who it was, man? It's the whole point that he went out there live and sang very well with another woman, put on a good show with a whole bunch of dancers. I thought it was great. I'm sorry. I really liked it.
That's SZA. I've never heard of her.
I don't know who she was, but
all right. So speaking of halftime shows, this is a really, really interesting kind of little video about like the Super Bowl halftime shows and stuff. This is from a creator. Her name is Gabby Bell. She's fucking hilarious. She's great. All right, here we go.
Is built on 3 things: football, beer, and free labor. For those non-Americans, the Super Bowl is basically the best 2 teams of sweaty men in the nation competing in one giant game at the end of the season to win the football championship, to which they win clout for the next year and a free advertisement for Disney. The game is the most watched thing in the United States. It's such a big thing that during the halftime, they'll have a celebrity or celebrities perform a 10 to 15 minute set of their best hits, typically surrounded by a lot of dancers, and then usually they'll just have crowd goers on the edge of the stage to kind of fill up space, and sometimes perform a little something to add to the show. I mean, the Super Bowl is a national holiday in America. I'm saying this as if most of my viewers aren't from America. You gather your friends, even the ones that couldn't care less about football, drink some beer and watch some guys tackle each other for a few hours. A typical American football gathering kind of looks like this. You have the one that's only there for the halftime show and the food, the one that's a little too invested in their team that barely made it to the Super Bowl, the one who's bandwagoning a team because their team lost in the playoffs, and the one who's only there for commercials. Yup, that's right. the commercials. Since the Super Bowl is the most watched thing on TV, these ads have been known for being the absolute best, most wild, most production value ads that a company can afford. And it gets everyone talking the next day about how Charli D'Amelio was in a hummus ad.
Okay, boomer.
Some of the best and most notable halftime performers have been Michael Jackson, Katy Perry with Missy Elliott, Lady Gaga, Maroon 5 that pretended they were going to do the SpongeBob Bubble Bowl, but it ended up just being Travis Scott. And having it gotten bigger and better in the past 20 to 30 years, these halftime shows not only have the professional dancers on stage, but they have an on-field cast of concert goers that are basically just there to fill up space and increase the hype factor. And at a first glance, I always thought like, okay, this is really cool. These people get a free concert and they probably get to go to the Super Bowl for free. And other people just think these are random people from the audience that already paid to go to the Super Bowl and just get this cool opportunity to be in the crowd. No. Those on-field concert goers are pre-casted months before the show. If you watch closely, many of these on-field concert goers are actually practicing choreography, albeit many times very simple choreography, but when you're in this business, this means attending all the rehearsals for your minuscule part in the show. That doesn't sound that bad. Here's a schedule from the 2018 Pepsi halftime show from Justin Timberlake. And here's a schedule for the upcoming 2022 halftime show rehearsals. And guess what? They don't get free tickets to the Super Bowl. Actually, they don't even get fed half the time and get no transportation or compensation to go to these rehearsals that are mandatory. I mean, this is over a week long of 9-hour days with no pay. You are volunteering for a multi-million-dollar production. Snacks will be provided at most rehearsals. Excuse me? Most? I don't want to get fed sometimes. Oh, and if you wanted to bring your own food, it has to fit in your pocket because you can't bring anything else in. You can't even bring your phone in to entertain yourself most of these days. This type of treatment for extras or just talent in general isn't unique to the Super Bowl, but this sounds like an absolute nightmare, especially coming from such a large-scale production. And I just learned that the artists themselves don't get paid either. Katy Perry, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay, Gaga, Justin Timberlake, they all did not get paid for performing in the Super Bowl. Apparently, someone from the NFL said that we cover expenses and production costs, and that's it. I mean, The Weeknd spent literally millions of dollars of his own money for his performance at the Super Bowl, so they can't even do that, apparently. And that's kind of crazy in itself, but I wanted to focus on those smaller dancers today because those giant artists can afford to perform for free. Because performing at the Super Bowl has been shown to just increase the money that they'll get afterwards in streams and everything. So, like, their return on investment is gigantic for performing at the Super Bowl for free. Meanwhile, these dancers are literally getting nothing and making nothing. So this is all being brought to light now because professional dancer Taja Riley basically exposed all this information and called it all out this year. And you might be wondering, like, why hasn't this ever been brought up before if it's been happening for so long? And it's basically because people are afraid of getting blacklisted in the industry and moving their careers forward. And it's become so normalized. So some of this is just he said, she said. So take some of these like text messages with a grain of salt, but I definitely believe it because I, as a creative, have been in so many situations before where my creative talents were just taken advantage of and people just didn't want to pay. And I'm sure that every creative can relate to that. So here's a post that was made about the Justin Timberlake 2018 Pepsi halftime show where their only compensation when they actually had to learn choreography was a jacket and a neck warmer. Cool. And here's the choreography that they had to learn, which apparently had a very similar long days of rehearsal. So yeah, those on-field concert goers are kind of supposed to look like just regular people, but they actually do have to learn choreography. And they have to go to these long-ass rehearsals for weeks, months before the show, staying there the whole time with no transportation, no food, and no pay. Not at all. They are literally working for free because it's the Super Bowl and they want this opportunity so bad to put the Super Bowl on their resume. So the 2022 halftime show is featuring Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, Dr. Dre, and Snoop Dogg. And the focus of the show is to highlight these black voices, besides Eminem.
Hi, my name is Eminem. Your girl wanted Eminem, so I gave her an Eminem.
Oh my god! And some texts from the production team were specifically asking for predominantly black movers, as they call them, which are these extras and concert goers, where they apparently will have to learn choreography and attend all of these rehearsals for free when you're supposed to be highlighting and celebrating black voices. Yikes. So the other issue is that they're not just like putting out this casting call for normal LA civilians to come just sit in the crowd, because then I like almost understand putting this out as like a volunteer position, you know, if you only had to show up for like one day of the rehearsals just so you like know where to stand. But no, they sent out this casting call to an actual talent agency in LA that they sent out to their professional dancers to volunteer for the Super Bowl. They are looking for professional talent and don't want to pay for it. I don't know why this has to be said, but if you're making people go to all of these weeks of long days of rehearsals and learn choreography, no matter how little the choreography is, pay them. Hot take? Maybe pay them for their time. At the very least, feed them and pay for transportation. And one side of the argument that people are saying is that if you don't want to not get paid, just don't take the opportunity. But that's so much easier to say when you're on the outside looking in. And that's not really the problem. The issue is that they should be paying their talent in the first place. And that's not going to change until the landscape is that dancers and talent don't feel pressured to take these free opportunities in order to build their resume. I'm sorry, but exposure doesn't pay the bills. The opportunity for a new dancer to dance at the Super Bowl, putting that on your resume, that is huge. It is so enticing to look at that opportunity as something huge for you, even if it means not being paid. And people will continue to take those opportunities and get taken advantage of by this massive, giant production that I can tell you can definitely afford to pay their dancers. The reason this is such a big deal, even though it's just in the Super Bowl, is because taking advantage of unpaid workers for experience trickles down into every industry. This isn't just about dancers. 99% of us aren't dancers. We're not going to relate to this exact experience. But what we can relate to is being asked to work for free in return for nothing, because it looks good on our resume. I'll talk about that in 1 second, but for creatives specifically, it is so common for creatives to be underpaid, undervalued, demeaned, and outright not paid for our work because people don't see how much work goes into it. And we've all had that friend that has asked us to Photoshop something because it'll be real quick for you. It'll only take 5 minutes for you, but I can't figure it out because I didn't go to years and years and years of school and experience in order to do it. But I have. It'll only take me 5 minutes and about 7 years prior of practice. But so for the everyday person, unpaid internships. A horrible, horrible scam to get young people to work for a company for free. Unpaid internships are a scam. The fact that you're not even deserving of minimum wage when you are paying for higher education is absurd. Like, just think about that for 1 second. The Super Bowl is the most profitable event in the entire country, averaging at least 1/3 of the entire United States. That's 100 million people watching it. The most watched being the 2015 Super Bowl with the Pats and Seahawks and Katy Perry and Missy Elliott for the halftime. The birth of the left shark meme. And you are telling me that they don't want to pay the crowd goers that they're forcing to work, let alone give them food or transportation or like a free ticket, like literally anything of value? I don't know how anyone can defend this. Just because it's the way that it's always been in this country doesn't mean that it's right. Another terrible argument for anything, really. That's just the way it's always been. Get your head out of your ass. If anything is being choreographed or you have to be there for rehearsals, you need to be paid. This is going to be hard, but stop participating in free labor because you deserve to get paid. I know it's difficult, but it's okay to say no. Companies should be paying their talent, no matter how little the talent may be. And everyone, freelancers, YouTubers alike, should be paying for their art, not taking free artwork or creative work from fans for free to use in your videos. Everyone deserves to be paid. And quickly, when you are so used to being underpaid and working for free for so long to get experience, you start to undervalue your own work and your own self-worth because it's so intertwined in who you are, at least for people who work in anything creative related. Don't fall into it. You're worth more than you think. People just don't want to pay for it. Everyone deserves to be paid, and I'm tired of seeing creatives and young professionals get taken advantage of for their talents that that deserve to be compensated for. And this whole Super Bowl thing coming to light, not paying a lot of their extras, is just really telling of a much larger issue in the country of undervaluing creative work. It was crazy for me to go rewatch a ton of these Super Bowl halftime shows and see how the crowd actually has to learn choreography that I've never noticed before. So yeah, if you'd like to support this channel, feel free to share it with your friends, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and help me grow because I'm almost at 8,000 subscribers and that's kind of cool. So thank you. Okay, bye. Thank you so much to my very
Yeah, it's crazy. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's very awesome. It's incredible that they're not even. I would have taken a free ticket, but if you've seen the average cost of the ticket prices for the
10 grand.
Well, that's for the the third most expensive seat was just under 10, and then for the average was actually I think just over 5,000 for a ticket. And Europe made a very good point last night. How many people bought brand new Kansas City Chiefs jerseys to go to the game to watch them get that repeat?
Yeah, both, or just a jersey in general. I mean,
yeah,
there's so much money wrapped in around it, and yeah, I mean, I definitely,
it's remember they had the writers' strike back a few years ago, remember, and that was a big thing too, and that was really to me, I was like, wow, that's incredible. It took them so long to actually go on strike, and then the fact that a lot of actors were really supporting it meant that it was something real, and
yeah,
so
absolutely.
Once. And I get what she's saying, man. Be able to put the Super Bowl on your damn resume. Oh, where have you danced? Well, I went to this little place and I was in this. Oh, by the way, I was also in the halftime show. Sorry, what did you just say? Were you in that? Like, if anyone says, "Oh, I was in the which one? Where were you? How are you doing?" They could go and literally watch you dancing in the halftime show. That's incredible. If you could tell anybody that in the rest of your life, oh yeah, by the way, Justin Timberlake was doing the halftime show. Yeah, I was one of the dancers. Sorry. What did you, what? Like, it would literally stop the conversation and make them ask you so many more questions. Did you meet them? What did you get? What did you eat? Where was it? How long? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was such an exciting conversation, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's super interesting. I don't know. But yeah, it was a really good halftime show last night. I enjoyed it. They're definitely not what they used to be, but they'll never be what they used to be.
And I'm sorry, honorable mention, Creed's halftime show was fucking rocking. Creed's halftime show was killer, man. They did, and dude, they had the guy flying through. Look at all, like, oh, dude, that was a killer. Go check out Creed's halftime show if you can. It was wicked. I can't remember what year, but that was a really good one, man.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good morning. It's about that time though.
Oh, it is.
Smoke one more and smoke one more, and then call the show with you guys.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us all this morning as we start our motivational Monday off on the right foot. Thank you so much, Vicki Bowers. Thank you so much, Dr. K, for the morning spread. I love hearing the Dr. K's, man. He's got such a good down-to-earth worldview on things, and that's why I really enjoy his. Make sure you spread some love and positivity. Do something nice for a stranger, something nice for yourself, something nice for your friend, and we'll see you all this afternoon for Story Relay. Much love, everybody.
Much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been a wonderful morning. Yes, great, Dr. K, this morning. I thought that was dope-ass, Dr. K. Great, Vicki Bowers, as always. I hope she's having a wonderful day. Please make sure that you're following her. And please make sure you're following everybody else on the Cove-TV production team, from Sir Cops-a-Lot to Man-Bear. Europe Entertainment, make sure they're getting those Zurich Story mystery boxes. Make sure you're staying tuned to Mad Productions. He's got all sorts of stuff coming out in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you're staying tuned to Kelsey Dabbs and following her. Make sure you're checking the Dabber Chick show out. I believe it's on Wednesday again. I'm not sure. We're still figuring the schedule out on that whole deal, but we will keep everybody updated. Stoner Roulette this afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And who the fuck knows at 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So all sorts of amazingness today. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day. And I hope to see everybody this afternoon where Mindy has the Stoner Roulette trophy. Man-Bear.
Okay, so one thing that we forgot to mention is Europe Entertainment did go over 2K yesterday morning. Europe Entertainment is over 2K.
Oh, shit, let's go.
So, yeah, sorry, I totally forgot. Much love, Europe Entertainment. He is over the 2K mark, and you know that means we got some special stuff. He has some special stuff coming up soon, so make sure you check out Europe Entertainment. Make sure you check out what he's got going on. Plus, we got a new week. It means it's a new
Europe away.
Thank you. You got it.
You're getting entered correctly. Don't become a womp. Yeah, I know it's been a great show. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, thank you so much for watching the morning show. Oh, and thank you to everybody that helps support the Cove. Cove-TV is brought to you by viewers like yourself. I'm so sorry. I just realized that I was... Much love, everybody.
The morning started with a story to share. Vicki B's history brought us there. From lessons past to hope anew, the morning speaker shared wisdom too. Cove-TV's been your morning delight, bringing good vibes to start the day right. To all who watched and shared their time, you made this morning simply sublime. Simply sublime. Thank you for watching, you make it bright. Cove-TV brings the morning light. From Beanz to Man-Bear, we've shared the groove. With you, the mornings always improve. The mornings always improve. We started the day with coffee in hand, or maybe awake and bake, that's the plan. Your smiles, your laughs, your spirit so kind, you're the reason Cove mornings shine. From Beanz' beats to Man-Bear's cheer, the vibe we share is always clear. We're grateful for you, our audience so true. Cove mornings wouldn't shine without you. Wouldn't shine without you. Thank you for watching, you make it bright. Cove-TV brings the morning light. From Beanz to Man-Bear, we've shared the groove. With you, the mornings always improve. The mornings always improve. It's more than a show, it's a family we've grown. A place where positivity's always shown. With every sunrise, we'll meet anew. Cove-TV mornings are thanks to you. Thanks to you. For watching, you make it bright. Cove-TV brings the morning light. From Beanz to Man-Bear, we've shared the groove. With you, the mornings always improve. The mornings always improve. Watching Cove morning shine because of you, because of you.
Much love, everybody. We'll catch you this afternoon.